Hi guys, welcome to this video about the Wyze Cam Pan or the Wyze Cam at all and their reliability. It's all about reliability, and I will show how reliable or unreliable these cameras are. Yeah, I'm quite happy with them, or I have been happy with them so far. They are really nice. They are usually, let's say, stable or reliable. I mean, they are always on even when the power fails and the power comes back, so they come back to the network, which is really that's really important when you are not home. Let's say you go 2 weeks for on holiday or business trip or whatever, and for a small moment the power is off and it comes back, and then you don't have any surveillance cameras. That's really bad. So you need something reliable, and you need something with a cloud, and you need something which has good apps, and it has most of the good functionalities. It does not have a browser viewer. That's a little bit the bad thing, but it has really a good it is quite good. I mean, I think for the price we cannot complain. It's not the best video quality, but it's a good package, I would say. And so you can see it's Amazon's choice. It gets a lot of 5-star reviews and not many 1-star reviews. So it's actually a decent camera, but the question is, how reliable is it? I mean, if there is something, if somebody is breaking into your house, how big is the chance, or how's the probability that you will get a footage from this incident? So how am I going to test these? I have 4 cameras. I have 2 to the south, 1 to the north, and 1 to the east side. And last night we had the cold front with lightning, and so when we have lightning, like in this case, you can see it's really bright. Some lightning strikes have been really bright, and that should actually trigger all of the cameras, because it's not only bright to the one side. I mean, it should illuminate all the sides, especially when you have a really strong lightning. So you can see the time is synced automatically, so the time should be correct, and this is to the east side, so you can see 4:43, and there should be same footage to the other cameras. So again, 4:43, and we can see same footage to the north. It had a little bit, yeah, it was not so bright for some reason, I don't know. And then to the south, no, that's west west side, that's the first floor camera. And let's see if we have one on the second floor. No, we don't have. That's the second floor camera, but different time. So one of the cameras missed it. This lightning strike was not so yeah, you can see it was quite weak. So what we have, 4:45. We don't have it on the other cameras. Here you can see it came really late. That's a little bit the problem. Pause it a little bit, and you can see at the very big, it starts at the moment where it detected the motion. I mean, the difference in the picture. Usually there should be a little bit of time before the motion, but sometimes it struggles a little bit. So 90% or most of the cases, it is around, I would say, 1 to 3 seconds after the beginning of the footage, but sometimes it starts really with the motion, which is bad because you can miss something easily. That's one of the disadvantages with this camera, but you see it's really super bright here. So 451, let's check the other cameras. None of these cameras have recorded this thing. So we have 459, same thing, just one camera. Now we have 501, that was quite bright, not super bright, but let's see. 501, we don't have it on the other cameras. 505, that was quite bright. 505 again. That was not the same thing. I mean, that 5, I think 505 and 45 seconds. And that's not the same thing. That's 1 minute later. Yeah, that's 506. And that's already 509. Almost all of the other lightning strikes, yeah, just one camera has recorded. So that's really disappointing. I mean, that's 509. Let's see. Okay, same thing. So this is another really bright one. 511. Hold on a second. Yeah, 5 lightning strike occurred at about, I would say, 511, 8. What was that? 7. 51107. And here we don't have 51107. We have something a little bit later. Yeah, that must have been a second one. And here obviously a third one, close to 512. Yeah, and also just one camera here, 515. That was a bright one. 515, same thing. We just have it on one camera. 518. Yeah, this one is 518.30. 518. Yeah, that's a little bit later. Not the same thing. Yeah, the 5. What's that? Is that a different one? 518. No, 513. What? Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. 518.30. Yes. So that's, I think, another camera which got it, but it's almost invisible. 529. Yeah, I think that was the final, the last lightning strike of the whole cold front, and it was the brightest one. So that's 529.40, and you can see it was super bright. That should have been visible on all the cameras. Let's see. That was the first camera. Second camera to the north. Okay, got it. Then there are 2 cameras left to the west side. That's the first floor camera, had it. Second floor camera, yeah, totally missed it. So we almost had no footage on the second floor during the whole thing. That's super disappointing. I think that's done. That's it. That was the last. No, is there more? That was a really weak one at the end. Yeah, that was the end. Just one camera. Okay, I don't blame the camera when we have a weak lining, but this one here with 529, we just had, it was just caught in 3 out of the 4 cameras, and you can see it was super bright on all the sides. And especially here we have camera 3 that's on the first floor, and we have same camera on the second floor, and that should have even this is more exposed on the second floor, and the visibility should even be better, and it totally missed it. So yeah, from my side, and this is only the footage from the lightning, you would maybe say, okay, it's just lightning, it doesn't reflect a normal situation, but I had normal situations where it totally missed. One of the cameras, I think it's the one here, which is actually a good one. I mean, here during the lightning it has been good. Yes, you see here, and you see the fence. A couple of days ago the fence was not here, and the big truck was passing by, and he totally missed it. I mean, I saw it when I was looking out of the window, and I thought, okay, let's check the footage a little bit later. And one hour later I was checking both of the cameras, and yeah, both of the cameras totally missed it, and it was a big white truck on a green lawn. I mean, yeah, you can see it's green. That should have easily been detectable, and they did not. I mean, I would say they detect about 90% of the incidents. They have also quite some false alarms, especially when it comes to nature, like when you have trees visible and you have a lot of wind. I don't blame the Wyze Cam. It's definitely difficult if you have trees and branches, they are moving in the wind. I don't blame them. It's probably really difficult to catch or to distinguish between normal moving parts and just like false alarms from the wind. But a white truck on a green lawn should be detectable. And yeah, I really had a couple of such incidents where they totally missed. Of course, I have large SD cards, and I have put my settings so that it will record 24/7. But even when they are 64 gigabytes, they don't record too long. It's maybe just 2 or 3 days. When I realize that something happened more than 3 days later, I won't find the footage because it's not on the cloud anymore, because I have only the incidents, like the alert recordings, on the cloud. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's actually my final verdict. It's still a good camera. I'm happy that I bought it. I'm not complaining. I mean, it's not possible to buy a security camera for 25 or 35 bucks, something like that, which is totally reliable. It's impossible, of course, but it would be nice if they could improve the firmware a little bit, because it's really disappointing when you have a couple of security cameras and they really miss the one moment which is really important. Let's say somebody breaks into your house and everything would be visible, but the camera just misses because I don't know, camera sleeps, or I don't know what it's doing, what the camera is doing at this time. So if you need a camera which is 100% reliable or close to 100%, you probably have to spend more money. If you're okay with a camera which is maybe 90 to 95% reliable, then you can go with the Wyze camera. I'll put down the link in the description. You can order it from there cheap on Amazon. And yeah, that's it for now. So I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.